Man, Izzy Genie, aka Yapalot World here. Back at it again with another video, man. Back at it again with another video type shit. Now, one thing you do in life is don't be fake. Don't talk shit behind people's back. Don't talk shit behind your friend's back. And if you talk shit behind someone's back, they should instantly cut you off and not fuck with you. But it's even worse when you talk shit behind a dead person's back, because that person ain't even there to defend himself. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you do something with somebody, then they die, and then later on you talk shit behind their back. It's just wicked work and crazy work. And that's the case going on right now with Nicki Minaj and the late rapper Juice WRLD, who died on December 8th, 2019. Back on, I believe, February 21st, 2019 to March 28th, 2019 in Europe, Juice WRLD and Nicki Minaj went on tour to support Nicki Minaj's Queen album and Juice WRLD's Death Race for Love album. And Juice WRLD and Nicki Minaj had a very good bond. I mean, they had a song together, All Girls Are the Same Too. And he also gave his unreleased song Arctic Tundra to Nicki Minaj. He also has a song called Designer where he mentions going on tour with Nicki Minaj. So they had a very good bond with each other. But it seems like fast forward to October 2025, and Nicki Minaj is just crashing out on Juice WRLD for no reason at all. Like, she tweeted out about Juice WRLD, talking shit about him for no reason at all. And the nigga died almost 6 years ago. She was to come forward now to talk bad about him when he's not even here.
This is not a joke. Nicki Minaj has just exposed that Juice WRLD was murdered in order to sabotage her tour back in 2019. Now, just in case you guys haven't been caught up to date, Nicki Minaj is currently beefing with Cardi B, and they're saying very crazy stuff back and forth. But something that was very interesting during this altercation is that Nicki Minaj then randomly accused Juice WRLD of dying in order to sabotage her tour. As you can see right here, she ended up tweeting just a few moments ago saying, "Let's get into the sabotage of my tour with Future," which then became the tour with Juice WRLD, who coincidentally died on my birthday. Belt to ass on these posting ass, let's go. Now, as of right now, we don't know what Nicki Minaj is specifically talking about, but the fact that she's using Juice WRLD as a way to get at Cardi B, even though he's dead and can't defend himself, is kind of weird on her part. But I mean, her fans are gonna eat this up anyway. And we also can't forget the fact that just a few months ago, Nicki Minaj literally did a remix off of Juice WRLD's song All Girls Are the Same. So the fact that she's just using him as a tool, even though she hopped on a song of his a few months ago, it just doesn't make any sense. Nonetheless, though, what do you guys my entire situation? Nicki Minaj has just claimed that Juice WRLD died and it was intentional to destroy her tour back in 2019. Do you guys think that Nicki Minaj is speaking facts here, or do you guys think that she's weird? Let me know.
Nicki Minaj is inferring what about Juice WRLD? So Nicki Minaj has been going on a crazy Twitter rant talking about Cardi B, Jay-Z, Rock Nation, and one of these tweets was this. This is what she said. "Let's get into the sabotage of my tour with Future," which then became my tour with Juice WRLD, who coincidentally died on my birthday. Belt to ass on these posing. Yeah, there's some other words I'm not gonna say. Then she said, "Let's go." Now, from my knowledge, I feel like, and I could be wrong, this is me inferring and assuming, I have the assumption and I'm inferring that she's making a conclusion about how something happened to Juice WRLD regarding his death to affect her. Now, if this is actually what she's saying, I'm pretty disgusted that she would even make that statement. So I'm hoping I'm just assuming wrong and that I'm wrong. But if she's saying what I think she's saying, what I'm trying to read in between the lines, shit's not okay. That's weird. Really fucking weird. But what are your guys' thoughts? What do you think she means by this statement?
So you heard it here yourself. Now, she said that Juice WRLD purposely died to sabotage her tour. And she said her tour was originally supposed to be a Future, and he purposely died and got sacrificed to sabotage her tour. But what's coincidental and weird about Juice WRLD's death is that he died on December 8th, which is also Nicki's birthday. So that's kind of strange and a little superstitious, but still, saying that he purposely died to sabotage her tour is just ridiculous to say, and that is just wicked work. I ain't gonna lie to you, that is wicked work, and it seems kind of hateful, and it seems low-key on some jealous shit. Like, why you just randomly tweeting this out in October 2025 when he died way back in December 2019, and y'all was on good terms. Just out of nowhere, she tweeted this. Like, people are saying this is on some Kanye West shit, and that Nicki has lost it, and that she's really tweaking for real, because where the fuck did this shit come from? What made her just randomly tweet this? And it's crazy that she's randomly tweeting this out when she stated on the internet many times that she has so much respect for Juice WRLD. Like on Google, it says she delivered an emotional tribute to him at the 2019 Billboard Woman and Music Awards after his passing. She described Juice WRLD as a kind-hearted spirit and honored his memory by speaking out against drug-related stigma and encouraging open conversations about mental health, according to a Billboard video. Nicki Minaj recounted a recent positive conversation with Juice WRLD, stating that he held her hand and told her to stay calm and pray as they walked to the stage, which made her feel he was a kind spirit. She used her platform to address the issue of drug addiction, emphasizing the importance of not passing judgment so that people feel safe enough to speak up and ask for help. Minaj asked the audience to be more forgiving and understanding, particularly with entertainers, recognizing that everyone is human and can have bad days. She highlighted the connection between mental health and drug use, knowing that people often resort to self-medication when they are struggling with intense emotions. In essence, Minaj's remarks were a heartfelt tribute and include a message of support and empathy for Juice WRLD and others struggling with addiction and mental health challenges.
I recently had the pleasure of working and touring with Juice WRLD. I had a great conversation with him one day, and while we walked to the stage, he held my hand and told me to stay calm and to pray. He said he had been trying to do just that. I felt like he was a kindred spirit. I wish I did something differently or said something to help. He spoke to me in detail about how in love he was with his girlfriend. I know this is a women in music night, but it doesn't feel comfortable for me to talk about me when someone so important to our culture just died. And so I want to honor him tonight and send my condolences to him and his family and his girlfriend and his friends and everybody. It's so important that we don't pass judgment so that people don't feel ashamed to speak up and ask for help. I just came here tonight to ask people to be a little bit more forgiving and understanding. I just wanted to encourage everyone to talk about whatever it is that they need to talk about and be honest and open and get help.
So actually, after doing a little more research, this rant and this random tweet was due to her going back and forth with Cardi B, because if you didn't know and you're employed, Nicki Minaj and Cardi B are going back and forth right now, and she brought up that tweet to kind of get at Cardi B, which still doesn't make it acceptable or okay, because she brought up a dead man, a man who isn't here to defend himself, and she's still saying that his death sabotaged her tour. So I'm assuming Cardi B probably said that her tour was a failure or some shit like that, and she said, well, Juice WRLD's death was on purpose and it sabotaged my tour or whatever it is. And she brought up a man who isn't even here to defend himself. But anyways, let me know what you think about all this. Is Nicki Minaj in the wrong and she's going crazy and she shouldn't bring up a dead man's name? Or do you think that it's not really that deep and you don't fuck with Juice? Or do you think Juice is the GOAT? Because I think Juice is the GOAT. 999. But make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and turn on post notifications if you haven't already. And make sure to stay tuned for more uploads. Yeah.